Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this video is actually going to be on the SneakPeek Can you hear that plane? Sorry, I live right by an airport, so it can get a little loud. Alrighty, so I am going to be doing my personal review on the SneakPeek gender DNA kit, and I don't want to say it's a prediction because technically they are testing your DNA and supposed to be giving you 99.9% accurate results of the gender of your baby if done correctly. So I want to start off by saying that this is something that you pay for yourself. It is not something that is covered by insurance. SneakPeek is its own company. You have to order the product and the service yourself. It is not something that your insurance will cover. This is not any type of genetic testing or anything like that. It is just solely to find out the gender of your baby. So with SneakPeek, you have to wait until you're at least 9 weeks minimum to be able to do it and get the most accurate result. So if you do it before 9 weeks, it could be that your result is inaccurate because there's not enough DNA in your bloodstream to detect the correct gender of the baby. I ordered the SneakPeek when I want to say around 9 weeks, and I actually did it at about 10 weeks. So I am currently 18 weeks now. I'm in my 18th week of pregnancy, but for the SneakPeek, I was 10 weeks when we actually found out. So how it works is, and I'll probably insert a clip of when I was doing it. I actually wanted to record myself doing it, but it was just horrible lighting. I couldn't wait any longer. I was like, I'm gonna do this. And yeah, and then I ended up getting a phone call which like interrupted the whole video. So I'll just put a little bit of what I actually did do if I still have it. I don't know if I even still have that video. But yeah, how I did it while I'm talking over this. And basically how it works is you order the kit, which is, they have two. They have one that is around $80, $79.99. And that one you get the results within 7 days of receiving your package. So by the time that you order your package, from the time that you receive it to the time that you actually do it, send it in, they can run the DNA sample or whatever and give you your result. It takes about 7 days. The other one is like 2 days priority, like you will know your results way faster, and I think that one is $150. I want to say it's like $149.99. So I will link them down below if you are interested. But yes, I got the $79.99 one because I am cheap. So yes, I couldn't wait until 16 weeks to find out, but I also didn't want to spend all of this money just in case it wasn't 100% accurate. So I got the $79.99 one, and I ordered it on a Wednesday and I received it on a Saturday. So I did it on Saturday. I'll explain how I did it. And then I wasn't able to send it in until Monday. They did not receive it until Tuesday, and I did not get a result until Wednesday morning, I believe. So it took actually 7 days from the day that I ordered it for us to get the results of the gender of our baby. So I would say that it was a pretty good time frame and it didn't disappoint me. So how I did it, in the kit it comes with instructions that you have to follow step by step, and it's very important, especially if you live with males, or if you have a boyfriend, or if you have a son, or if you have a brother, or anything that can contaminate it with male DNA. You want to make sure that one, you're not using it, or you're not doing this in the bathroom. It specifically says to not use the bathroom to conduct the sample, because that is where you can get the highest contamination. It also says to make sure that you wipe down the surface that you're using. So for example, I used my dining room table. I dusted it as well as wiped it down with That's Misty. I went ahead and I dusted it and I wiped it down with some disinfectant wipes, and that was the area that I used to do the blood sample. The next thing you have to do is they provide you with your own little, obviously you have to drink water. They give you like a little rubber band thing to kind of help with the circulation. I'm not gonna go too much into detail, only because once you get it, like I said, it does have instructions. But I did have to prick my own finger at home. It did not hurt too much. I mean, it was, yeah, a little bit painful, but it wasn't anything crazy, and I'm gonna give birth in about 5 months, so. Plus, almost every time I go to the doctor, I get my blood drawn, so it's nothing too crazy if you're used to your prenatal appointments and, you know, getting your blood drawn and stuff like that. It's nothing crazy at all. I will say though that it did take a little while for me to actually fill the vial. Up until the certain point that I had to fill it, my blood was not just gushing out, my drops were coming out very slowly, so that was kind of annoying. But I was able to fill it up and send it back in, and yeah, basically the moral of the story is I followed the instructions step by step. I did do it in my house. I do have male DNA in my house because I do live with my boyfriend, and my results were still very much accurate. Now, I do want to mention that a lot of people, or a lot of the people that I've read that have had incorrect results, or that they get, you know, SneakPeek will tell them that it's one gender and then they confirm that it's another gender, is when it accidentally gets mixed up for boy. So, for example, if you're doing the test and you get the results back from SneakPeek that your baby is a boy, but then your doctor confirms that your baby is actually a girl via ultrasound, that can happen due to contamination of the sample that you gave them. So obviously it could just be that your baby is really a boy, or it could be that your sample was contaminated. So that was another reason why I was kind of like a little skeptical, and I was like, I don't know, if it says boy, it might be incorrect, but it might be correct, so we'll see. So I did the results, and I just want to say that I personally felt that this baby was a girl from the beginning. I want to say that I knew it. I just had a feeling. It was just what was in my heart. I thought this baby was a girl from day one. So to me, finding out that this baby was either a boy or girl through the blood test, I was like, okay, if it says girl on the blood test, for sure it has to be a girl, because you know how it works is XY is boy, XX is girl. There's no way that they can find a Y chromosome and determine that it's a girl if the baby is really a boy, if that makes sense. So yeah, I did it. I got the sample, and if you've watched my gender reveal, then you know, voila, that our baby is a girl, and that the results from the SneakPeek test were correct. They did determine that I would be having a girl. So I found out I was confirmed at 10 weeks what I believed I was having. So I thought I was having a girl, and I confirmed it with the SneakPeek gender test that it was in fact, and it is in fact, a baby girl that I am growing. So that was super exciting, and overall, to be honest, I felt like it was an amazing experience. I felt like the money was worth it. I think that the instructions are very clear. I think that the process itself is very simple to follow, and I think that if you do it correctly, there shouldn't be any type of contamination or anything like that. But obviously, to each their own, and everyone has their own experience with you know, especially those who have been told the wrong gender through SneakPeek. I completely understand, but if this is your first time doing it, or you're considering trying it, I would say that it's worth the $80, at least for me. And even if it's just for fun, you know, if you have the extra money to spend to kind of just do it for fun, then I say why not, but still, you know, make sure you do it correctly, because I mean, you never know. But yeah, overall, I would say that SneakPeek is definitely something that I would like to do again for my next pregnancies. I felt that it was an amazing experience. It was great to be able to find out at 10 weeks and have all of that extra time to bond with my baby girl and, you know, kind of know for sure and start calling her by her name and start picking out her clothes and just start envisioning what she's gonna look like and who she's gonna be, and just having that extra time knowing that it's her. It was worth it for me. And if you want to try it, like I said, I'll go ahead and I will link it down below. That way you guys can purchase either the $79.99 package or the $149.99 package, up to your discretion, and try it out for yourselves. So if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.